Hey everyone, I'm just a curious skeleton. Kind of in between projects right now. I figured every now and then I give kind of like a little SkellyWrapped where I just give updates saying what like type of media I'm going through. I don't want to say consuming media. I'm sorry. I am in fact biased against it, but for every once in a while I'll just go through maybe some books I've done, some video games that I'm doing that won't be on the channel, movies, etc., that stand out to me. Just talk every now and then. Just something easy I can throw up every now and then, and to get that, like, I don't say creative spirit because it's not like creative, but like talking about art. I guess is what I'm trying to say. Lately, game-wise, it's been Stranding's been my personal game I've started, which I tried it, I don't know, a year ago, probably like 8 months ago, something like that. I think it was this year even. But I tried it. I think I did like the first chapter where you go burn the president, you come back, etc., Sorry for spoilers. And I just turned it off. I just uninstalled it because I had it for free on Epic. So my first turn of the game didn't go too well. As of late, all the Death Stranding 2, I want to say propaganda, all the people just posting like screenshots of talking about it and having those fun moments, it's gotten to me. I didn't want it to get to me, especially as I don't have a PS5, but it has gotten to me. So I went back to it this week, last week, some point. I haven't played too much, but it's definitely clicking with me more. I haven't had that I get it Frank Reynolds moment. It definitely clicks with me more now, but it's one of those games I think I can't play like 5 hours in a row. I have to like one or two like main missions, and I'm like, okay, that's enough for tonight, and I put it down. I'm happy with that right now. It's definitely been more fun though. I'm enjoying it a lot more. Kojima, you got me. Congrats. I will hopefully not have to buy a PS5 to play the second one, but I am looking forward to it, as I do think I'm definitely gonna finish one now, unless I, hit a super hard wall or get really burnt out. Other games wise, like, I was thinking my next video was gonna be another indie showcase, just because I really love the indie scene, especially like smaller scale stuff. I love an indie dev team that's like 1 to 10 people. Just like this, I think it's maybe because they always feel like such personal, like passion projects and love projects. Like, I really love all the soul and care I can feel in them. I'm really attracted to that toward like that type of game. I like having my pulse kind of on the indie scene. I was thinking about maybe focusing on that more, but I wanted to do that before I go on vacation, which I say vacation, it's really just a family camping trip, but it's like 2 weeks. I've done some of the games a tiny bit. I don't think it's gonna be that video. I don't know if I have a video come out after this one, I guess. We'll just have to see where things go. But some of the games are like, some games are taking fun out my rule of under 1,000 reviews, like Labyrinth of the Demon King. But to be fair, I had the idea and like I decided on it before like Moist Critical played it and stuff, so it was under 1,000 when I decided on it. So in my head it counts. Other game I started is was it Promise Mascot Agency, which I'm thinking I might make a video reviewing. Just because, I don't know, it's so ridiculous. I haven't gone too far into that either. It's just, I haven't even heard of it. I think it doesn't like, not too big. It's like around 1,400 views on stream, 1,500. It's essentially Kiryu's playing the main guy. It's the exiled Yakuza. Mascots are real sentient creatures. You have to go reform a town full of reject mascots. It's such a ridiculous and crazy concept that I think it's just like, when I'm in a mood for like a fun game to play, I'm just turning this on, I'm like, oh, this is so silly. And it's Kiryu. I love this, the Kiryu voice actor just doing what he does best, playing the feared Yakuza guy that once again gets exiled protecting his brother. It's just Yakuza mascots, like, come on. That's why I love it so far. It's just so ridiculous. I think I might do a video on it. Maybe throw in some like single, I'll say this is indie because it has big voice actors. It's probably like AAA for Japan. I don't know. The voice actors I feel like are much more willing to do smaller games and like for the most part. I might just throw single review videos like that every now and then. We'll see. We'll see. We're still early on the channel lifespan, so anything could happen. Game-wise, I think that's it, except like I'm playing Battlefront 2 a lot with friends, which has been fun, you know, after all the updates. Space Marine 2, I got as a gift from a friend, and we've been playing through it a bit. Really enjoyed that as a, I would say, like, I'm definitely still beginner level Warhammer fan, but as a beginner level Warhammer fan, I'm really enjoying it. Other than that, we have Dune. We haven't played Dune in a bit. One of our friends was supposed to get it, but I don't think he asked, so we kind of like paused our Dune playing. Book-wise, I was reading 1984. You know, getting my information up so I can Dune post about it and compare it to our shitty-ass government today. Kind of was thinking 30 pages in, I wasn't reading consistently enough, and then I started seeing a lot of like Night Lord's art, which, like I just mentioned, I'm a beginner Warhammer fan, and my two top factions are Night Lords and the Adeptus Sororitas. And I was just getting a lot of fan art of Night Lords. Some with the Adeptus Sororitas, even though, you know, that's heretical, but still, base to me. And it just really got me in the mood, because I've had like 10 Warhammer books I've just had sitting around forever, because I just have a shit ton of books I don't read. I always like having a bunch of books I don't read, so I never have to be like, I don't have anything new. I'm a very big book collector. So I've read like the first 2 Eisenhorn books. I need to finish the 3rd one. That's a Night Lord's book, The Omnibus. And I was just like, I was starting to read 94, and I was just thinking, like, I just want to get through this so I can read that. I just want to get through this so I can read that, because I just was running the mood. And I figured that wasn't really a healthy way to get through such a classic. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pause. I'm at 1984. I'm going to read Night Lords. I'll come back to it afterwards. And I've gone, like, I'm on the 2nd fucking omnibus, I believe. Really good. I really love Talos as a character. Really love all the Night Lords, the brutality, everything about it so far. Top-notch stuff. I think if you're new into Warhammer and you want to get into books, I think Eisenhorn is still the best to get into, but I do love Night Lord books. Other book I read recently is The Devils by Joe Abercrombie. Big fan of his stuff, the First Law trilogy in particular. I haven't read Age of Madness yet. Really liked it. Actually, I don't say lived up to my expectations and implement the one thing. If anything, it was a little disappointing, because I thought the villains were kind of lackluster. I thought some things were predictable. I thought it got a little too quippy. Other than that, it's like Suicide Squad fantasy type shit. And anyone who knows me, one of my favorite tropes in fiction is like Band of Bastards, Suicide Squad type trope. I love it. Get a bunch of bad guys together, make them do either good things or make them even do bad things. It's fine with me. I love it either way. So that's the new books I've been reading. And I'm looking forward to the sequel to The Will of the Many, which was a fantasy book that came out, I think, like 2 years ago. I think it was 2023, maybe 2024. And that I like picked up a new book for the first time in a while when I did that, and it just kind of blew me out the water. It passed my expectations, though I didn't really have any. Like academia, space fucking fantasy type stuff. It was just really, really good. I think it was called Strength of the Few, if I remember right. It's on my Amazon wish list. I need to pre-order it. It comes out in November. I recommend that series for anyone interested in fantasy. Also today, for like Prime Day, that gives you an idea of what date it is, because I don't know when I'll be putting this up. I just did this on the spot. I was walking the treadmill when I decided this. Dungeon Crawler Carl has really blown up in the fantasy space, and like I've been somewhat interested. Like I'm not too much of a comedy guy, especially in like book form. Like if I want comedy, I kind of usually just watch specials or something from a comedian. This has gotten a lot of attention. A lot of people loved it. The hardcover edition was like $15, which is like a steal. So I was like, boom, grab. I'll probably read that soon too. We'll see. I say soon, but after 1984, I kind of want to do my somewhat yearly, kind of bi-yearly reread of Kingdom, the manga, where I start from the beginning and I catch up. I just really love that. It's my favorite manga. I also like manga a lot. I have a bunch, but I haven't read any recently. I'm not really an anime guy, at least not anymore. Younger, I watched a good handful or so. Nowadays, movie-wise, there's some movies that stuck out to me recently. I watched Night of the Hunter. Anyone who doesn't know, it's if you've ever seen like that frame of like a black and white movie where the guy has like finger tats, like stick and poke tats on his hand of love and hate. Love on one hand, hate on the other. I never watched a movie, but I always seen those, and I love tattoos. These like tattoos were always some of my favorite. Like I would get these myself. I don't know why they stick out so much for me, why I like them so much, but I've always had an affinity to those when I saw them. So I was finally like, I need to watch that movie with those tattoos. And it was really good. Like the villain, Henry Cavill, I might be messing up the name. Really good villain. I feel like it definitely inspired things like a series of unfortunate events, a really beautiful framed and shot movie. Just some of the shots are so good. I prefer the first half over the second, but the second half kind of turns this like almost fairy tale feeling, like this little journey of the kids running away from him. It's a beautiful movie. Beautiful movie. I saw Thunderbolts finally. It's fine. Like it's good, don't get me wrong. I just think Marvel fans got something that was above like a 5 for the first time in a while, and they really, really hyped that movie up. And like, it's good. It just, I don't know, the third act goes way too fast. I think the Marvel dialogue really, as always, kind of butchers it. Like, man, if it wasn't that type of dialogue, this movie would be so much better. I actually appreciated it had like creative shots from a Marvel movie though. That was something that stood out to me. So I appreciate things like that. Other than that, I don't know. I've actually watched a good bit of movies lately, but I don't think any stood out too much to me, like those two. Henry Portrait of a Serial Killer, which is Michael Rooker, you might know. That's Merle on The Walking Dead, and Yondu from Guardians of the Galaxy. He plays like this really realistic portrait of a serial killer. It's one of those movies where like you almost forget, like it's shot so serious, like you're following these guys in life, so you see them just hang around and do stuff, so you almost forget. And then it's juxtaposed by like the extreme violence they do. It starts off kind of like Looney Tunes, but then it gets like really disturbing as they find a camcorder and record it and stuff, and it's just really good recreations of real life serial killers. I think it's based on 2 real serial killers, and then there's a third girl in it too who's innocent, and like I don't know, they just all feel like really real people, and it just kind of makes it so much more comfortable as like things process and you're seeing all this extreme violence they do. And it's one of those endings where you know it's coming. Like if you have any sort of like, I want to say media literacy, I'll just use that, media literacy, or like you can put things together like context clues. You know what the end's gonna be, you know it's coming, and you're dreading it, and you kind of hope it doesn't go that way, but of course it does, and you're like, it's one of those movies. I definitely think it's a movie most people only watch once because, you know, how uncomfortable and just unhappy the source material is. I think that's all like the art / media I've been going through lately, or am going through. They said I just wanted to make a little video, like SkellyWrapped or something, I'll call it, every now and then when I do these. Like I said, I don't know when my next video will be out. It's probably gonna be out after vacation. Well, after this, I should say. But you know, it's like self-evident. Why am I'm treating you like you're stupid? But I think it's probably gonna be maybe Promise Mascot video, Indie Showcase, another Fashion Police episode on the Yakuza 1 and 2, and then I'll probably start Final Fantasy 5. That's kind of like the plans I have for the channel, at least right now. Things are always liable for change. I'm just a curious skeleton, and I'll see you next time.